This is Instituto Caro y Cuervo from Bogotá, Colombia. We are a research and higher education center specialized in linguistics and literature. Today, we are going to talk about Atlas Lingüístico-Etnográfico de Colombia, ALEC, a project linked with the Institute's dialectology studies traditions and since 2012 led by the research line on computational and corpus linguistics. At this moment, we are going to show you the main aspects of the projects. If you have any doubt about methodology, we invite you to consult our paper. The aim of this project is to create a geolinguistic and oral corpus on the web with the materials collected by ALEC Research between 1956 and 1978 in 262 locations across the country. Building this corpus enables systematizing, disclosing, and exploring the materials through the new instruments and systems developed. In this presentation, we will start by describing the most important aspect of the ALEC research. Secondly, we will present the geolinguistic corpus composed of three main systems: the Geographic Information System, GIS, Web Atlas, and ALEC Oral Corpus. Finally, we will discuss future perspectives and we will suggest some conclusion of our work.
ALEC research objective was to know firsthand the main characteristics of Colombian Spanish. Then it sought to establish differences and affinities with other varieties of Spanish, such as the Peninsular, and its relation with pre-Columbian languages. In order to gather information, interviewers made direct surveys to the informants, based on a 2,000 items linguistic questionnaire in lexical, phonetic, and morphosyntactic levels. Questionnaire and the volumes are divided into 16 semantic fields related to life in the countryside and daily life of the informants. Also, there were questions concerning phonetic and grammatical aspects, specifically onomatopoeia, the variation of vowels and consonants in various words contexts, and grammatical phenomena. Due to the ethnographic interest of the research, interviewers collected speech records, photographs, and objects in a non-systematic way. Some of these published in the supplement as games and funeral songs or as additional material of the maps. However, Instituto Caro y Cuervo filed the photographs and recording sessions for future researching. Selected informants were natives from the location or had lived there for most of their lives. A criterion was that informants were illiterate or had little score instruction. Regarding age, there was a preference for adults between 40 and 60 years old. In terms of academic training, 21% were illiterate and 700% had made incomplete primary school studies. Most outstanding occupations were farmers, domestic work and housemakers, livestock farmers, merchants, carpenters, and fishers. Regarding locations, although the main criterion was geometric, that is, they were at relatively equal distance from each other and the largest possible proportion of the territory was covered, Colombian geography forced the interviewers to select the locations as the fieldwork was carried out, sometimes taking into account chronological criteria in relation to the time of the town's foundation, demographic by the number of population, or topological, climatic, and socioeconomic criteria, looking for the representation of geographic and cultural biodiversity. ALEC GIS has different layers of access and is designed for what we consider advanced queries. ALEC GIS user interface has 6 functions. First one, named Seleccionar, allows calling a linguistic, ethnographic, or mixed map following any of the routes, volume, semantic field, or map, or typing a word related to a title or any of the variants. Once the user visualizes a map or variant, gets access to all related information such as audios, images, or text, and can draw a point on the specific location where the related information belongs. In the same menu, it is possible to consult information related to interviewers, informants, and locations. The second functionality is named Administrar Capas, where it's possible to call multiple maps, variants, informants, interviewers, and locations, and add them to the map according to the researcher needs. The third functionality, called Exportar, allows accessing and downloading data in different formats, as shapefile, KML, CSV, which can be implemented and analyzed on a desktop GIS or other spatial data management software. Fourth, we have the queries, where it is possible to make crossings in database information. It exists the mere representation on the map and makes it possible to use the metadata related to informants, location interviewers, and maps in order to delimit searches, as people need to. Regarding the fit functionality analysis, we have implemented intersection, buffer, and disjoint tools until now. Lastly, we have the administration functionality that only appears when the user has the necessary permissions. It enables the ALEC spatial database management, that is, to add, edit, and delete maps or any other component. ALEC Web is a simpler tool completely open to the public. Among its functionalities, ALEC Web allows map consultation, choosing volume, semantic field, and map, and simple searches by map and word. Likewise, it is possible to access to map-related images, audios, or text. Information concerning to interviewers, locations, and informants is consulted separately, each with a link from the side menu panel. Finally, it is possible to access to a limited number of unpublished ALEC items, specifically more than 1,000 photographs from the photography register and a sample of the oral corpus with a simple search by location.
The ALEC oral corpus is composed of 765 audio sessions. Each session lasts between 2 and 60 minutes. The corpus contains audios with phonetic surveys, songs, stories, folkloric samples, and interviews related to ALEC's semantic files. The corpus have 1,176 informants, normally men and women from 36 to 55 years of age, with first years of primary school or without the schooling.
In 2017, we started with the project Corpus Lingüísticos del Instituto Caro y Cuervo, CLIC. The project has developed a content management system for the storage, organization, consultation, and exploitation of the ICC corpus. CLIC allows the consultation of the audios and transcriptions of ALEC based on the metadata defined during the process of construction. Currently, CLIC has two types of search. First, users have simple search possibilities by word if there is an audio transcription or by four main metadata: age, gender, date, and place of the survey. The advanced search, for registered users only, it allows making searches by the diverse metadata, for example, subjects, location, interviewer, age, and gender of the informants, etc., and by word if it is necessary. Advanced search enables to perform a larger quantity of tasks. The query with several metadata and per word, visualization of audio alignment with its transcription, authorizes the downloading of audios and transcription in different formats, and allows the performance of automatic morphosyntactic analysis with the tree-tagger software when the audio transcriptions are available.
To this date, we have made relevant progress in dialectometric and statistical analysis with information from the ALEC spatial database using tools available on the web such as GAMAP and Diatext. We expect to develop and integrate these tools in the GIS so we can provide the academic community with various possibilities for online geolinguistic data analysis and feedback. On the other hand, we are carrying out the first theoretical and methodological approaches to support the project for updating the ALEC materials. For example, seeking to implement new techniques for collecting information based on ICT. Also, we are developing studies on Colombian dialects based on information from a Twitter corpus that allows the creation of lexical and morphosyntactic maps. In the coming years, we will hold different workshops at universities and libraries to teach about the management of these tools and their pedagogical implications.
In addition, there are options for the creation of new multimedia educational applications based on Colombian Spanish for teaching Spanish as a foreign second language. Additionally, it must be mentioned the facilities provided by the data for the creation and support of building dictionaries. One of the students of the Instituto Caro y Cuervo Linguistic Master degree developed his final project on the creation of the template for an ALEC dictionary. Okay, thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed. For further questions, feel free to contact us.